Ahead tonight, a softball tournament in Fort Smith helping raise money for kids battling cancer. How this event brings community and foundation together. Plus, thousands will gather for the memorial of conservative activist Charlie Kirk in Arizona tomorrow. How the memorial is handling security. And the Razorbacks fall in a heartbreaking loss to Memphis today. We'll have the highlights and where the Hogs go from here later in sports. Well, thanks for joining us tonight for your 5 News at 10. I'm Lauren Spencer. Lots of thunderstorms for our area north of I-40 today, and a flash flood warning issued in Benton County for several hours this afternoon. As Chief Meteorologist Scott Covert tells us, multiple inches of rain fell for parts of the area. And Scott, it could be a sign for what's to come in the next couple of days.
No question about it. In fact, right now I'm already tracking our next weather impact, which is moving in out from the west and from the north. 2 different clusters of storms. Now, if you've been outside any at all after sunset this evening and looked towards the north, you probably noticed a whole bunch of lightning out there. Those severe thunderstorms moving our direction, likely going to be impacting parts of Carroll County, maybe eastern Benton County. This cluster of thunderstorms back towards Tulsa, moving at about 20 miles per hour. It's been severe, but the bigger concern with this one is it's actually dumped a decent amount of rain from it, several inches. That should be weakening with time, but it is going to be moving into our neck of the woods overnight. Tonight we'll have the latest track and timing on that coming up in just a few minutes. This is that cluster moving into parts of Carroll County. It may skirt parts of eastern Benton County there as well. Futurecast shows that cluster tracking our direction into the overnight hours. There are more chances to come for tomorrow evening especially, and then those rain chances really start to go up Monday, Tuesday, even into Wednesday. We'll have the latest 10-day forecast for you right here in just a few moments.
Thanks, Scott. Those storms today caused round 2 of the LPGA Walmart NWA Championship to be suspended this afternoon. Tee times for the second round will resume tomorrow starting at 7:15. All tickets purchased on Saturday will be valid for entry tomorrow. Gates open at 7 a.m. and 3 leaders are tied for first at 8 under par. Well, tonight, a boy reported missing last night was found and reunited with family in Farmington. Police set up a staging area at Farmington High School for the search of a missing 12-year-old boy. Over 40 to 50 volunteers were at the high school gym when our crews were there around 1 p.m. earlier today. Farmington police thanked the community and said the support is, quote, a testament to Northwest Arkansas. At 12:30, police asked civilians to stop searching due to the thunderstorms, and at 1:30, police confirmed the boy was found safe. Looking ahead to tomorrow, so many people are expected to attend Charlie Kirk's memorial. Police say they expect to turn folks away from even the overflow arena, and security will be strict at the event in Arizona. Cole Sullivan shows us preparations already in place.
To give you an idea of just how tight the security is for this memorial service, the Department of Homeland Security is treating it as an event on par with the Super Bowl. And we've already seen a security incident here at State Farm Stadium. A 42-year-old man arrested by the Secret Service, charged with impersonating a police officer and a weapons charge.
Down. Good deal.
Panel by panel, crews put up another ring of protection. This is the easy-to-see security at State Farm Stadium.
But there's going to be a lot of things that are not visible to the naked eye to make sure you're safe.
Jose Santiago with Glendale Police says Charlie Kirk's memorial is similar but not the same as other major events hosted here.
The only difference here is when we had something like the Super Bowl, we had upwards of 2 years to plan something like that. This one we had about a week.
And they still don't know how many people will show up.
We started talking about 100,000 or more, and I think we're actually downplaying that number. I think it's going to be much greater than that.
It's just amazing. It's so beautiful here.
Lisa Prokosh came Saturday to see a growing memorial outside Turning Point headquarters, the organization 31-year-old Kirk led until his assassination last week.
It's overwhelming for me. It's overwhelming. I told my husband we had to go. I needed to come down here today.
As the people who made the pilgrimage planned to fill the stadium,
Okay, good, right there.
police prepare to protect VIPs. Speakers at the funeral are set to include the president, vice president, and much of the cabinet.
This is an all-hands-on-deck situation. Every officer within our department is working.
That man arrested by the Secret Service here Friday is out on bond now. The Arizona Department of Public Safety says it is still investigating what he was doing here at State Farm Stadium, all part of the heightened security around this event. In Glendale, I'm Cole Sullivan.
And we will be live streaming coverage of Kirk's memorial service in Arizona tomorrow on 5 News Plus. Coverage starts at noon. You can download 5 News Plus for free to your Roku or smart TV device. Well, back at the White House, President Trump says after a call with China's president, a deal has been reached over the purchase of TikTok. Today, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt shared more details about the deal in an interview with Fox News. She says the deal means that TikTok will be majority owned by Americans.
There will be 7 seats on the board that controls the app in the United States, and 6 of those seats will be Americans. And the data and privacy will be led by one of America's greatest tech companies, Oracle, and the algorithm will also be controlled by America as well.
Also today, Secretary Leavitt said President Trump was not involved in ABC's decision to indefinitely suspend Jimmy Kimmel's show after Kimmel received pushback from comments he made related to Charlie Kirk's death. Meanwhile, in California, Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill today banning federal and local law enforcement from wearing masks or other face coverings. Newsom said if federal agents are going to do enforcement, then they should provide an ID. A U.S. attorney appointed by President Trump says Newsom has no jurisdiction over the federal government, and he must go through Congress if he wants the law enacted. The new law comes after the Supreme Court ruled immigration enforcement stops in Los Angeles can continue without officers needing reasonable suspicion that a person may be in the country illegally. Well, new tonight, the Sebastian County Girls Softball League is hosting a heartwarming event this weekend to support childhood cancer awareness. 5 News reporter Laura Castleman was at the tournament this morning and tells us about the impact events like these have on families who have a child diagnosed with cancer.
This morning, Ben Park hosted the annual Paint the Park Yellow Tournament. Established in 2022, this event began as a fundraiser for a local softball player diagnosed with cancer.
Her name was Aria Smith, and she's had a lot of surgeries and a battle, but she is still playing softball.
I was glad to throw the first pitch today.
Aria Smith was diagnosed with bone cancer, but she is now in remission.
Thank you, everybody.
This tournament will probably be able to donate around $2,000 to $3,000 to the organization.
Amy Adams is with the Sebastian County Softball League. She says part of the proceeds from the tournament will help support families affected by cancer.
We also have donations that were taken for Jace McGrory. He's a student at Lavaca who is currently fighting cancer.
I lost my daughter to childhood cancer in 2019. She had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and she was diagnosed in January, and we lost her in November of 2019.
Kimberly Walters is the founder of the Savannah Walters Memorial Foundation.
I didn't work almost 75% of the time my daughter was sick, and I didn't have to worry about knowing if I was going to have a house when I came home. Almost everything was paid for me through friends and family and community.
It's an indescribable feeling for our children that have passed away to still be remembered while they're the ones fighting. She was just a couple of months shy of 7.
Trey Moreland is the mother of Madeline Kate Moreland, who died from leukemia in 2019.
If you can support any childhood cancer foundation or family, do it, because you never know. February 3rd, 2019, I wasn't a cancer mama. February 4th, 2019, I was.
I really want to represent the people who have cancer and who are battling right now.
Addie Harris and Caitlin Smittle are softball players at today's tournament.
It feels like really good to represent them, and just anything that goes good, you just kind of help them out and let them know that we're here for them.
In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Laura Castleman, 5 News.
Well, day 2 of the Benton County Fair just wrapped up, and the event is offering something new this year to families. Tomorrow, the fair will offer a sensory-free time. All noises and lights from the rides will be turned off from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's a new initiative organizers say makes everyone feel included in the festivities.
We actually have a Fair Board member that has family members that this is going to benefit. And it came to our attention, it was requested, and so the Miller Spectacular shows, they're able to accommodate us this year with that, and so we're just excited to be able to offer it.
Tomorrow's admission through Thursday, is $10. It's $15 for Friday and Saturday. Once you get through the gates, you can get unrestricted access to carnival rides, live entertainment, and a petting zoo. The county fair ends next Saturday. And Oktoberfest kicked off in Munich today. Last year, the organizers estimated 6.7 million guests attended. This year marks the 190th edition of the famous festival. It all goes back to 1810 when the first Oktoberfest started as a horse race celebrating the wedding of a Bavarian crown prince. And back here at home, the Natural State Beer Company in Rogers is also hosting its Oktoberfest this weekend. And the community celebrated Ozark history and culture for the annual Harvest Festival at historic Cane Hill today. The Harvest Festival is one of the longest running traditions in Northwest Arkansas. Visitors enjoyed everything from a country breakfast and food trucks to live music and an arts and eats market. The event also featured sorghum pressing and cooking demonstrations, a quilt show, and even a live pie auction.
There's lots going on in Northwest Arkansas, but this is a place to really experience an authentic Ozarks culture. Seeing all of those multi-generations coming together to really just celebrate what makes Cane Hill so special and unique is really cool.
Visitors this weekend could also tour Cane Hill, which has a rich history from being home to one of Arkansas's first colleges to a Civil War battle site.